Hey guys, this is Ritu here from the Indian Beauty Blog, and today I'm going to demonstrate this really easy brown smoky eye look with some soft peachy coral lips. So let's get started. I'm starting off with the Maybelline Baby Lips Electro Pop Lip Balm in Pink Shock. It gives decent moisturization to my lips and also imparts some tint. Next, I applied the Coastal Scent Step 1 Eye Primer all over my eyelids. For this look, I'm mostly going to use the Too Faced Everything Nice palette, and it is a gorgeous palette with some eyeshadows and blushes and highlighter and contouring shades along with some brushes. Next, I'm applying the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in Bark all over my lids, and it is basically going to act as a brown base for the rest of the look. For the lower lash line, I'm using the Lakme Eyeconic pencil in brown and I'm applying it like a kohl. Then I softened the edges using a pencil brush. Next, I picked up the shade Fond of You on a flat shader brush from Real Techniques and applied it to the crease, softly defining the crease. Next, I used a coppery brown shade Don't Settle on a flat shader brush from Kryolan and applied it to the inner 2/3 of the lid. For the outer 1/3 of the lid, I used a chocolate brown shade Knockout from the same palette and applied it to the lid using the same flat shader brush that we used earlier. Next, I blended all the shades using a clean blending brush. Next, I used a shimmery brown shade called Secret Lovers from the same palette and applied it on the outer 1/3 of the lid. Then I blended it using another fluffy blending brush. For the lower lash line, again I used the same shade as above, so I applied Don't Settle on the inner 1/3 and a mix of Secret Lovers and Knockout on the outer 2/3 of the lower lash line. I used the Sigma pencil brush to blend out all the shades together. Next, I used the shade Dream On, which is a matte beige shade, and I applied it on the brow bone using a fluffy blending brush from Oriflame. This will just help give a neat look to the brow bone. Next, I used the AMC 63 eyeshadow from Inglot to fill in my brows using an angular brush from Real Techniques. To set my brows in place, I used the NYX Eyebrow shaper and gently applied all over the brows to fix them in place. Next, I used the Lakme Eyeconic eye pencil in green and applied it to the lower lash line to add a hint of color to the whole look. For the inner corners of the eyes, I used the shade After Hours, which is a shimmery champagne shade, and I applied it to the inner corners using a small brush from Bobbi Brown. For the upper lash line, I used the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel eyeliner in black and applied it to the whole of the upper lash line, and then I blended the eyeliner using a pencil brush from Sigma. Blending the eyeliner helps retain the smokiness of the look while adding some definition to the eyes. Next, I curled the lashes using the Colorbar eyelash curler that I recently purchased and I've been liking it a lot lately. For the lashes, I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and that's the wand that you see here. I applied 2 coats of the mascara to my lashes. And this is what the finished eye makeup looks like. Next, I used the shade Chocolate Soleil from the same palette to contour, and I initially started with the flat brush that came with the palette, but then I didn't quite like how it was working for contouring, so I switched over to my Real Techniques brush, the Real Techniques contouring brush, and I used the same shade and the same brush to contour my nose too. For blush, I use the shade Papa Don't Preach from the same palette. It is an earthy peachy shade and it works well for my complexion. For highlighter, I use the shade Inner Light from the same palette using an Oriflame fan brush, and I applied it to the high points of the cheeks, to the bridge of my nose, to the cupid's bow, and a little bit on the chin. To cancel out the pigmentation on my lips, I'm using the Kryolan contour pencil number 905. It is a flesh toned pencil and it can be used for a lot of purposes. I'm going to apply it all over the lips here, and then I'm going to blend it with my fingers. What this will basically do is it will cancel out any pigmentation and give us a nude base for any lipsticks to go on top. You could also use your concealer or the MAC lip erase for this, but then this is quite a budget option, so I thought I'll share this with you guys. Next, I'm using the shade Pure Brick from the L'Oreal Paris Collection Star Pure Reds collection, and I'm gently applying it to the lips directly from the bullet, and then I'll blend it using my fingers. I just wanted some soft tint on my lips because we have smoky eyes going on and I didn't want the lips to be overpowering. Next, I dabbed a little bit of the Face's Glam lip gloss in Zing pink onto the center of the lips. To set all my makeup and to brighten the face, I used the Kryolan translucent powder in TL4 and I applied it wherever I needed some highlighting effect on the face. It is a translucent yellow powder on the lines of the Ben Nye banana powder, and I really like how it brightens the face wherever it is applied. So this is the final finished look. It is quite a versatile look to wear. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up down below. Please do subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.